So we're canine here with a 12-month-old German Shepherd, not a Zauberberg dog, that has had some bad experiences in context of trying to train him or teach him some behaviors. I've seen some videos of this dog being with somebody else, and it was just horrible. So the dog has no enthusiasm and no intention of solving problems in order to obtain reward. His persuasiveness of reward is very little, and you will see later that as soon as anything is suspected to be particular behavior and training, that the dog is rather walking away from it. So I don't have any demands. I just make sure he ate or started taking food from me. He is fairly new with me, and as soon as he showed me that he does want some treats or food, I started introducing the clicker, which means that I click before I feed. Here you saw me trying to maybe lure him into a sitting position, and he was thinking about it, and as soon as he did, he broke it up and walked away because it reminded him of different or horrible experiences that were connected with the process of him learning how to do some behaviors. Here I'm luring or lowering my food hand, and he kind of starts to go into a down, and I click for that, and as soon as I ask for a little more, he prefers to break it up and walk away. So I'm clicking for him to interacting with me. Here he actually does it down, and I mark it with the clicker and throw the food so he moves and we can develop some activity. Here I get lucky enough again, lowering the food. He gets a little more comfortable with the whole scenario of maybe producing some behaviors. Yet he's not completely into it. So the memories of the mood that training has been connected with is kicking back in. So I gotta be careful not asking for too much. So here I just saw him lowering himself just a tiny little bit, and I marked it with the clicker and provided the reward. At this point I'm happy with anything that the dog offers on his own, or even with me helping him, because I'm super afraid that he has flashbacks in context with any kind of training and is breaking it up with me. I don't do anything to him, I don't lure him, I don't pull on him. It's entirely up to him to make a decision to interact with me and obtain some food. All this is about gaining some trust and confidence by clearly communicating what this is all about. It's about having a good relationship and being able to solve problems. Of course, the problems or challenges that I present need to be at minimum level so they're manageable for him to come out as a winner. You see off and on how he flares up and starts to be enthusiastic, and then all of a sudden he falls back into the I don't know what to do, I'm a little bit afraid something I don't like could happen to me. So all this is out of the picture. We just got to be very careful here and sensitive of really rewarding his activity and interaction, and just ignore his avoidance or disengagement and not feeding into it. So to entice the dog per se to interact with me would be the wrong thing to do. Here he kind of flares up and gets more enthusiastic about the food, but any interaction with me, any interest will be rewarded, and any breakup or avoidance will just be ignored, so he can make his decision, make his own sale to do what it takes to obtain reward.